Hello and welcome back. So today I am making stickers out of my cowboy duck and my Valentine's Day duck. So it's going to be this Valentine's Day duck and my cowboy duck. And first I start by getting a super high quality photo with my phone. I just make sure my my image is in, or my art piece is in really good lighting, and I take a photo of it with my phone. I prefer to do this over scanning just because I don't like the way my image comes out when I scan. So I do that, and then I edit the coloration on my phone, and then I just email the photos to myself and edit them on Affinity Photo 2. And I'll show you how I do that here. This one wouldn't stay down, so I taped it down with some washi tape. I love using washi tape for everything and anything. I have a reason to. I have a huge collection of washi tape, so anytime I get a chance to use it, I do. And then for the paper, I just use this vinyl sticker paper for inkjet printers because I have an inkjet printer. So I use this paper that I bought on Amazon. I like the quality of it. I found that it works pretty well. And I'm happy with it. So I just continue to use it. And this is the paper I use. Pro tip for when you're using vinyl sticker paper in a printer, I always only use one sheet at a time and print one sheet at a time because the vinyl sticker paper tends to stick to itself and sometimes it will feed multiple pages at a time. So in order to make sure you get a quality print and you're not feeding multiple pieces of paper in at the same time, always just put in one piece of paper at a time rather than trying to print multiple sheets at the same time. And another tip is always put the vinyl side down when you put it in the printer, otherwise you're going to print on the back of your page. So then I load my picture into Affinity Photo 2, and I just select all of the with the select tool, I select all around my piece that I want to be the sticker. So I go ahead and select all around my duck, and then I deselect everything that I don't want to be in the sticker. So I just deselect all of the area around that got caught up in the selection tool. And then I refine it and I widen the border to make the margin wider. And I smooth it out so it gives it a nice smooth edge. And then from there, I cut that out and I paste that into its own layer or into its own tab. And I save it as its own file. And then I also like to export it as a SVG because we're going to use the SVG in the Silhouette Studio, which is where I print all of my stickers out. And I use a Cameo machine to make my stickers. So the Silhouette Studio is the software that I utilize to, it's what comes with the Cameo machine. So from there, I already have my grid selected. So it comes with a 12 by 12 mat. So I have my 8.5 by 11 paper selected, grid selected. And then I just paste where I want my stickers to be on this paper. And this is where I'm going to print my stickers. So this is where my stickers will actually print out. And then from there, I will print them out, and from there I'll cut them out afterwards. One thing I forgot to mention that you need to print out, and I've tried to get my screen to show it, but it doesn't show even when I show the desktop mode in this selection, is you need to select print and cut and enable registration marks. So these registration marks on the corners of the page are what's going to allow your machine to register where the stickers are. So your machine will actually read these registration marks, and that's what's going to register exactly the location of where your stickers are placed. And that's what's going to evenly line up where your stickers are located and cut in the precise location of your stickers. And without those registration marks, you're basically cutting blind. So you will mess up a lot. And that is what I did, because it took me about an hour before I realized that I forgot what registration marks were. So over the course of this video, I got a lot of B-roll of me forgetting what registration marks were. As you can see, none of my sheets have registration marks. So I was just cutting all these sheets that didn't have registration marks and not understanding why none of my stickers were coming out properly. And it took me about an hour to realize, oh, I forgot I needed registration marks on my page. So I'm trying to save you the trouble and the hassle of doing that if you're new to doing this. That would be why you need registration marks. And I would get it close, but not quite close enough. So with stickers, everything has to be extremely precise. Otherwise, it just doesn't come out right. And the cameos are very smart, but very dumb at the same time. So it needs those registration marks. And even with the registration marks, sometimes they don't read properly. Like, for instance, if the lighting is incorrect, or the paper is just a little too shiny or something like that, they can have trouble reading those registration marks. So you really have to play with it and fiddle with it. And stickers are a lot of trial and error whenever you're first starting out, and whenever you're even when you're used to making them, they take a lot of time. So here is how many sheets I wasted because I was not paying attention and not doing my registration marks. And you can see that these stickers just did not come out properly. They just were in pieces. So, you know, save yourself the trouble and put your registration marks. And here are the sheets that I did that came out with registration marks, and they came out perfect. So I did 2 different types of sheets, and you can see my registration marks here. So I did these cuts here where they didn't go through, and then I did a second sheet where I did like a punch out of stickers, so they cut all the way through. And it cut some of them all the way through, but I needed to adjust my blade depth because it only cut some of them partially through. It didn't cut all of them all the way through. So I need to adjust my blade depth so that all of my stickers cut all the way through. But other than that, I'm happy with how they turned out. My stickers turned out very well. And yeah, I think that they are very cute, and overall I'm pretty happy with them. So here's what the final product looks like, and I'll definitely be handing these out for Valentine's Day, or sticking these on things at work, or just giving them out to friends. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like or dislike this video. I hope it was helpful and informative. And please subscribe for more content. Thanks again. Bye.